Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
welcome to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of this Round 5 match of the 2025 Apex Steel WNPLSA season between Football SA NTC and West Adelaide. Well, this is more than just the match of with NTC coming into this game in second spot on the WNPLSA ladder, while West are the league leaders. And there'll be more than the usual amount of familiarity between the two sides, as West's squad includes several recent NTC graduates, and their coach Costa Jaric was also part of its setup, working alongside NTC coach Michele Lastella until the end of the 2023 season. West come into this match as warm favourites with a 100% record so far this season. And victory tonight will not only increase their lead at the top of the ladder, it'd mean that they'll have won every match they've played in the regular rounds of the WNPL season for a period that will exceed 365 days. A win for NTC would close the gap at the top of the table to just 1 point. They're also undefeated so far this season, but have dropped points through draws against Adelaide Comets and Adelaide City. NTC make 2 changes to the team that started against Adelaide City last weekend, with Kimmy van Rensburg and Annalise Simpson replacing Stella Dracopoulos, who's out with illness, and Eleanor Vega, who is away. West makes just the 1 change to the 11 that started in their 2-1 win over Comets last weekend. Leonardo comes in for Anna Pritchard, who starts as a sub. So we'll quickly run through the teams in their positions. It'll be Erin Murphy in goals for West. They're the visitors tonight. A back 4 from left to right of Laura Johns, Vic Costanzo, Gemma McFarlane and Hayley Wellington. In midfield, it's Maddie Wright, Leonotto and Harriet Burnett. And up forward, Captain Nicole Blackett, Nina Yamada and Georgia Macri. For NTC, it's Mary Dalpiaz in goal. From left to right, their back 4 is Alicia Gray, Lucy Wicks, Nicola Crantis and Annalise Simpson. In midfield, Marley Donsberg, Lily Barber and Stella Vicharek. And up forward, Piper Crosgrove, Kimmy van Rensburg and Grayson Blischke. And that's the kickoff. Referee is Bradley French. The assistants, Lee Jackson and Thomas Gilchrist. And we are away. Both teams in their traditional kits. West Adelaide in the blue and white stripes and Football SA NTC in the red. Should be an absolute cracking match. First versus second. And there's a first touch for Dalpiaz in the NTC goal. Wicks out to Gray. Back to Wicks. That might just go out though. Thrown for West to be taken by Hayley Wellington, and I'll try not to mention too many times how many players that are in this West side were so recently with the NTC, but Hayley Wellington's one of those. Was with NTC until last year. Blackett's ball forward. That's going to find Dalpiaz. Wicks. Vicharek, who's captaining NTC tonight. Oh, but the ball's fallen to Blackett. It's back with Notto into the starting team tonight. Costanzo. Johns. Good pressure, and it'll be a West Adelaide throw. Wanting to get Maddie Wright going there, who finished up with NTC at the end of 2023. Played in New South Wales in the meantime, but back here with West. Wellington. Macri. Blocked by Alicia Gray. Wellington will come and take the throw, has adjusted to the new position of right back, normally played at centre back for NTC and a few times in midfield. Noto with the shot. I sort of feel like this is a star-studded game. Some of their very best players in the WMPLSA playing for West, and the best young players in the WMPLSA, and some of the best players overall as well playing for NTC, obviously, as they're second on the ladder. But they're under a bit of pressure here through Matty Wright. It's just lost out there. Will win the throw. Johns runs over to take it. Yamada is the only West player in the penalty area at the moment, and that's where it goes. Yamada under pressure from Crantis. Still going, that's going to be offside. Ball would have gone out in any case. NTC free kick. Crantis now. Long. Johns wins it. Right. Cleared by McFarlane. And NTC have it back. They'll play it right back. Bouncing ball for Dalpiez, but got a good foot on it there. The NTC keeper. Johns. Gets it back. Wants to clip it over in the Blackett direction. Good pressure from Barber, but West have it again. And that clip is going to need to be dealt with by Crantis. Barber under it. They just can't clear their lines at the moment, NTC. And it's across. And the shot from Burnett just wide. Goal kick. Again, see this a lot from NTC, just wanting to work the ball forward. That might find its way to Noto for West though. Just gets there ahead of Donsberg. Still going Noto. Put out for a corner. West will bring forward McFarlane and Costanzo. And around half of this squad for West Adelaide not only recently have come through NTC, but were coached by the current NTC coach, Michele Lastella. And those two centre-backs are among those. And it's coming towards Costanzo. It's a corner, again, this time from the other side. Yeah, McFarlane and Costanzo were among that group that Michele Lastella coached. Matty Wright, Hayley Wellington. Lily DeCola. Even Erin Murphy, the West keeper. So as I mentioned, quite a bit of familiarity between these two sides. Blackett's corner. Dalpiez punches really well. It comes off DeCola, off Johns. But now, back heel from Van Rensburg, and NTC might be away here. All Wellington's covered. Now, here's an opportunity. Oh, and Simpson's attempt straight at Murphy. McFarlane. Johns. Oof. I think that'll be a free. And after that foray up the left, Annalise Simpson gets back to her right back position. Van Rensburg trying to add pressure, but the ball's with Costanzo. Good touch, Johns. Now, right. Yamada. Just has to go back. Barber for company. West trying to work an angle to get the ball in, but that's offside. Matty Wright sort of playing on the sort of that left channel of the midfield three. Had a few involvements early already. Wicks. Dalpiaz. Quite going to get the ball up to where Blishki is. Throw in West Adelaide. Johns now. Macri. Johns, they're trying to work it out to see if they can get the ball to Macri for a cross, but the NTC defence holds up and Barber brings it away. Noto wins it though. Good battling in midfield, but Donsberg got a foot on it in the end to make sure that NTC had control. Dalpiaz. That's a good ball out to Gray. Alicia Gray has a little bit of space. And that's a good ball. Piper Cosgrove. Oh, and that's just gone too close to Murphy. Was trying to get the angle for Van Rensburg there. That's with the West keeper who gives it to McFarlane. Wellington. Blackett. Burnett. Noto. This is a good move. Right. Switched out to Blackett. It was a bit high. Blackett's managed to just get a bit of control, but the ball is going to go out for a goal kick. We're in the 10th minute on the One World LED Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And the score is Football SA NTC 0, West Adelaide 0. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. That's going to be a West throw. Last touch was off Alicia Gray. Blackett just leaves it for Wellington. Gets it back from Burnett. Wants to get it into Yamada, who holds on well there. Still going Yamada. Vicherek to come to challenge, but it's got through to right. In the way was Wicks. Yamada still. Macri gets onto the right. There's enough red shirts in the way, and Wright's header is straight to Dalpiaz. Dalpiaz back in the side after some injury earlier in the season. Of course, was the NTC keeper in their famous 2003 grand final against Salisbury Inter. And some of the West players were playing for NTC in that game also. Wellington, Wright, DeCola, Vicherek. Vicherek's on the NTC side tonight. No, Wellington, Wright and DeCola were all in that game. DeCola starting on the bench today. Possibly, arguably, the best WNPL grand final that's been played between Inter and NTC in 2023. Finished 2-2 after extra time. Inter winning 7-6 on penalties. Even the shootout. Found it difficult to separate the sides. Now, NTC have it on the right, but Blishki just gone out for a goal kick. Goal kick for Murphy will probably go to McFarlane, who is in a bit of space. Yamada. Nice touch to Noto. Good ball to right. And once again, Macquarie's away on the attacking left. Macquarie now. Facing Simpson. It's going to be headed away. But it might come back to Macquarie. Crancis clears. Costanzo first time. Hits Barber. Now it's going to fall West's way, and here comes Wellington. Gets it out to Blackett. And Gray did well there. And NTC are going to be able to get away through Wicks. It's gone up the wing. McFarlane will get there first. It's with McFarlane now. So I called Wicks when it was Cosgrove that played that ball up the left for NTC. Now, they're under a bit of pressure here. Burnett. Blackett. Blackett wants the shot on the left. Rolls through to Dalpiaz. Barber. Dalpiaz has to go long towards Van Rensburg. Won by McFarlane. Hits McFarlane again. Falls to Costanzo. And that's just going to beat Macquarie out. Earlier on this pitch, we saw Adelaide University record a 1-0 win over Salisbury Inter. Isabella Yaziello with the goal. Terrific game, and I have no doubt that this game will turn out to be as well between the best two sides in the league thus far. Here's McFarlane. Murphy, just nearly got the ball caught between the feet there. Uni trying to get the ball up to Macquarie again. Barber holds on well. Trying to work the ball up the attacking right, Adelaide NTC. But it's back with Wicks. And Dalpiaz, who's a long way from goal. And that kick is quite a distance, too much in the end. And it's Murphy's. Now Wellington has some room. Yamada's calling for it. It's not going to get quite to Matty Wright. Barber gets the touch there from Donsberg, but that ball's going to go out for a throw. It's going to come out to Wellington on the right again. Gets it back from Blackett. That's going to be covered off by Gray. Good turn there by Blackett. That's going to be cleared though. West keeping the pressure on. Can Burnett get onto this and get a ball in? Dalpiaz, didn't quite hold on. But it was cleared by Crancis. So we had another match earlier this evening, and Adelaide Comets have really hit their stride now. They recorded a 5-1 win over Metro United at LJ Hooker Mile End Sports Park. And there's one game going on concurrently with this one That's on the second pitch here at Service FM Stadium between Flinders United and Adelaide City. Yamada! Oh, that's a great goal! Took it well and gave Dalpiaz no chance, putting it inside the right-hand goalpost from Dalpiaz's point of view. And Nina Yamada just can't stop scoring goals. That's 6 goals in 5 games for Nina Yamada, and she scored in every single round. And that gives what was already a difficult task for NTC going to be even harder now. Oh, how do you stop Nina Yamada? May well be on the way to a golden boot. Certainly will win it if she keeps this current pace going. Notto, Johns. Blackett. It's out for a throw. NTC just trying to work their way out. McFarlane. Right. Matt Cree. Manages to get the cross in. Barber got it away. Blishke. Can NTC work their way out? No, that's going to be a West throw. Beecherek. It's come out to Cosgrove, but Yamada has it. Matt Cree. Wellington. Costanzo. Right. Blackett. Neatly chipped over for Wright. Johns. Notto. West control of the game is probably going to give NTC coach Michaela Stella something to think about, but they might have it back here. Wellington manages to get the ball back to Murphy with Alicia Gray trying to put her under pressure. McFarlane. It's going to go over Yamada. Oh, but Crantis's clearances ended up at Yamada's feet. Blackett. Yamada. Costanzo. Donsberg trying to put the West defence under pressure, but they've held on for now. Well, good challenge there by Beecherek. And that's a good ball as well. Van Rensburg. McFarlane will clear. Blackett. Burnett. Good interception there by Gray. But Wellington wins it. Oh, and that time it came to Wicks. Here's Simpson. Donsberg. Simpson. Trying to get Van Rensburg going. We've got Van Rensburg and Donsberg playing for NTC, so I'll apologise in advance if I managed to get those two names with similar endings the wrong way around. It must be a bit of an NTC thing. Thinking back to when Hayley Wellington was playing for NTC and was in defence alongside Abby Middleton. And, there were 1 or 2 times where I got Wellington and Middleton the wrong way around. I'll do my best not to do that with Van Rensburg and Donsberg. 2 of the younger cohort in what, of course, is already a very young team. Here's Notte. I'll talk a little bit more about the youth in a minute. They're under pressure right now. Wellington trying to get around Gray. Gray's done well. Well, when I picked out a T-shirt this morning, I just randomly picked out a T-shirt I got in South Africa in 2010 when I was there for the World Cup. It's a South Africa 2010 T-shirt. And 2 of NTC's players tonight were born in 2010, and they're both in defence tonight. Alicia Gray at left back and Lucy Wicks at centre back. If you weren't already feeling old watching some of these NTC players, I hope that little stat doesn't make you feel even older. Just extraordinary. What a conveyor belt of talent it is increasingly becoming. And to have 2 players out there playing in what is currently the 2nd best team in the top division of South Australian football, both born in 2010, quite remarkable. And a lot of these other players, of course, are not much older than that. Wellington's header falls to Barber, who's one of the more experienced in the NTC side, but still a young player, of course. Cosgrove gives chase against Wellington. It's going to be a free kick to Wellington. We're in the 25th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. And it's NTC 0, West Adelaide 1. Goal scored by Nina Yamada. Notte. Good challenge by Vicharek, but West have it back. Oh, here's Donsberg. Vicharek, Donsberg. Wants to get it over to where Cosgrove is, but Wellington will tidy up. Long by Murphy. It's over Barber. Yamada's header. Burnett. Macri facing Gray. Good interception there by Wicks, and will win it. Barber. Vicharek gives it back to Wicks. And might be born in 2010, but look at that confidence. Here's Blackett. Maddie Wright. It's gone out for a throw. Of course, NTC missing a couple of players as well. Stella Dracopoulos and Elena Vega unavailable tonight. And also think about the fact that a couple of players that are still essentially NTC players are with Adelaide United at the moment. Sian Dewey and goalkeeper Alona Maleg. And how fantastic to see Maleg has made a senior debut for Adelaide United. That ball is going to be claimed by the keeper in goals for NTC tonight, Mary Dalpiaz. But yes, Maleg, also called up as a junior Matilda. Sian Dewey has been as well, and another player missing due to being with the young Matilda squad for NTC tonight is Anna Simic. So it's great to see all these fantastic players coming through the system here in SA. feel like the amount of talent just continues to increase, and they've got a chance with a free kick here now, NTC. And it's a long way out, but wouldn't rule out a direct shot from Stella Vicarek, who really can hit a football magnificently well from these sorts of areas. 3 in the wall. Vicarek was well struck, but Murphy was able to take it cleanly. Macri, good control. And a good ball too. Burnett waits for Wellington's run. And Gray gets in Wellington's way there. And I feel like these 28 minutes have flown by. First versus second, and it shows. Wellington's throw. Tries to get Yamada. That's going to be an NTC throw. Of course, unfortunately for NTC, playing West tonight means that if they do go on and lose this game, it's going to be Dal Piazza's ball. Adelaide Comets would actually overtake NTC if the score stays as it is. Comets boosting their goal difference with a 5-1 win over Metro earlier this evening. Long way to go in this one though. Wicks. Wellington will head it away. Oh, that's a good win by Gray. Vicarek. Wellington again. Macri. Noto. McFarlane, Costanzo. That's a good ball for Blackett. Brings it inboard. That's going to be cleared by Crantis. Straight to Noto. And Johns. Trying to pick out a cross because Macri has gotten to the back of the defence. Did end up with Macri. Wants to play the 1-2 with Wellington, but it's come to Burnett. Macri, Burnett. Wellington. Wins the corner. And has recovered well. A couple of early little stumbles from Wellington, but has put that behind her. Has won a corner for her team, which could be valuable. Blackett to take. Yamada's on the move. Oh, and it's come to the back. And Costanzo didn't have much time there. We thank our partners for bringing you this broadcast this evening. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Galpia's shaping to go long. It's over Donsberg, gets to Blischke, who wants to get it inboard to Van Rensburg. Donsberg wants to give Cosgrove something to chase. Wellington tidies. Gets it back from Murphy. Wellington. Macri. Nice inboard. Noto. McFarlane. Blackett. Just had to backtrack a little bit there. Good pressure there from Simpson. Blackett sweeps it out to the right-hand side where Wellington is. Burnett. That's a good ball from Macri. Macri now. Yamada pulls back. Yamada! It's gone wide, but that was a really, really good move by West. Good play on the right-hand side by Wellington and Macri. And on that occasion, Yamada's shot was just the wrong side of the post. Headed by Noto. Burnett gets it back to Wellington. It's back with Murphy. Costanzo got told pretty quickly that there was a player advancing, and it was Grayson Blischke. NTC has it, and here is Blischke. Wants to bring it inboard. Still going. Loses out to Costanzo on that occasion. But Donsberg trying to keep the pressure on. Murphy clears out for a throw, and some good pressure there by NTC. They made it difficult for West to get out. Simpson to take the throw. Cleared by Johns. Vicharek. That's going to be a West throw. Vicharek wins it. Blischke. It's going to come back all the way back to the NTC defence and Wicks. Barber, and Yamato wins it there. Here's Noto. Macri. McFarlane. That ball doesn't quite get to Burnett. It was a good idea. Dalpiaz claims. We're into the last 10 minutes on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions of this first half. Still West Adelaide 1. Leading NTC with a goal from Nina Yamada. Vicharek. It's back with Dalpiaz. So that was Blischke on that occasion, and it's back with Blischke. No, it's gone over to Donsberg. And Murphy's got a couple of red shirts advancing, so he clears very quickly. And efficiently too. Blackett. Nicole Blackett loves these situations. Tried to get it across to Yamada. Lucy Wicks made a very, very important intervention there, but it is a West corner. Blackett now. Yamada on the move, and so is McFarlane. McFarlane tries to get there. NTC can't get it away. Doesn't come out to Noto though. Wellington. Noto. Macri. Brings it inboard brilliantly. Macri! Good save, Dalpiaz. Corner. Oh, that was good from Dalpiaz because Macri had gotten pretty close to goal. Had to get that hand up nice and quickly and strongly. Blackett comes over to deliver again. West really dominated NTC in their meetings last year, a 5-0 and a 3-0 win. You have to go back to this round in 2023 for NTC's last win over West. Blackett's corner. Oh, and it's gone in. And I think it was Yamada that got it again. It's 2-0 to West. And they are firmly in control of this match in the 38th minute of the first half on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. It's Football SA NTC 0, West Adelaide 2. Here's Barber for NTC. Trying to get Vicharek going. McFarlane wins it. Oh, and Yamada might be in again. Yamada brings it back inboard. Blackett! Goal kick. Oh, it's a long way back. And it's a pretty tough team to do it against for NTC. They have been second best in this match, but every other team in the competition has been as well when they face West Adelaide. They really are some sort of side this season, as they were last season, where only a grand final loss to Salisbury Inter denied them a treble. They won the Premiership and the Cup. Here's Donsberg for NTC. Blishke wants to take on Johns. Done pretty well. Holds on. Johns battles back. And in the end, Costanzo can get it away. NTC trying to make something of this attack. Blackett challenges well though and wins the ball. Barber just nicks it off Blackett. NTC continuing to push, and that's going to be a free kick though for West. Johns gets it from Costanzo. Tries to keep the run going, but Vicharek was in the way. Gets it back. Oh, and you could see what Vicharek was trying to do there. Get Van Rensburg going, but that's run through to Aaron Murphy. McFarlane. Costanzo. Johns. And Van Rensburg did pretty well on the goal scoring front last year in the NTC reserve side. 7 in 10 games. What a time this would be to open her account in the first team. Donsberg couldn't quite hold on. Throw in for West. NTC is a side that's got plenty of goals in them. They've scored 14 in 4 games so far. Here's Barber. Lishke with 3 of those. Vega with 4, but unfortunately not available tonight. But they do have plenty of avenues. If they can find the right move. Not easy against this West side though, of course. Wellington wants to get Yamada. Headed away by Simpson. Good interception by Johns. Burnett. Goes the shot. Dalpiaz claims. Just 1 minute remains. And a little bit of stoppage time perhaps in this first half. West in control. Hope you're enjoying the action being brought to you through the FSA League's YouTube channels. We thank our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA, SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Two goals from Nina Yamada separating these sides. And it's been a very professional 45 minutes by the visitors, West Adelaide. Laura Johns with the throw as we are now into stoppage time. And there'll be a chance for a late corner here for West. Played short. Johns. Yamada, and the shot from Costanzo. And that is half-time. Referee Bradley French with the whistle after just half a minute of stoppages. And it was an excellent half for the league leaders, West Adelaide. They've really controlled this half brilliantly. And 2 goals to Nina Yamada. See them 2 goals to the good. NTC will need to find a little bit more control of the ball in their attacking areas if they're going to have any chance of getting back into this game. They do have the attacking talent to do it. Can they, though, make those players find the moves, find the passages of play that will create chances on goal? They've not had any so far, and hopefully for their sake they can turn it around in the second half. Stay with us. After a few minutes of messages, we'll be back to bring you the second half of this top-of-the-table clash here at Service FM Stadium.
Imagine storing energy now and using it later. Travelling time zones without the dirty footprints. Imagine being remote but never far away, or having lights that safely guide you home. Imagine communities run by the sun, but did you know it's already begun? We're connecting South Australians to an energy future we can all be proud of. So imagine the power of possibility.
We all play the same game. The battlefield may look different, but between those painted lines, the feeling each of us get alongside our tribe. Let the moment sink in, then let it rip. The runs out wide, last-ditch efforts and clean sheets. The tap-in or rocket to the top bins. The eruption of the 12th player that sends shivers down your spine. It's in the way we celebrate, because football is everyone's game. Play football.
A nice run forward, only him and Bartuli, and just couldn't quite get there.
What's the save?
Wins the corner though, but Bartuli. Busasa sends it into the area, and it's Vaughan. Leaps in and tips it over the crossbar, and if he did not, that was going to rock that net.
Goes line to Tavares. He then cuts it to Voigt. Voigt with the touch inside, hits it, and that's a great save from Delangas.
Jason Konstantinopoulos one-on-one with Lazeka. Kristen Konstantinopoulos with a shot. Late tackle maybe, but great save there from Barbaro. One final chance for the Blue Eagles. It's a good ball in. It's got a flick. It's got a second one, but that's an unbelievable save from Sebastian Matosevic. We said Oscar Moore's man of the match, but he's kept 2 goals out that were clearly going in the back of the net.
He's made some unbelievable.
Puts in the penalty and wins the grand final for Campbelltown City. He's headed away. Only to Metro Stars though, edge of the box here. Visser. Now Gow with a little flick. Visser back in the box, and then the finish by Hamish Gow to get them 1-0 up early on.
Welcome back to Service FM Stadium for Football SA's broadcast of this round 5 top of the table clash in the 2025 Apex Steel WMPL-SA season. It's between Football SA, NTC and West Adelaide, and it is the top side, West Adelaide, who are in control of this one at the moment. 2 goals from Nina Yamada in the first half has them 2-0 to the good. And they really were very much in control of almost the entire 45 minutes West, and Football SA NTC are going to have to find a way, something maybe changing in their side or a different way of doing things if they're going to get themselves back into it, because they really weren't able to get into West Adelaide's penalty area much at all, and they didn't make any chances. But as I said in the first half, NTC do have the players with the attacking ability, and if they can just find those moments of coordination, I wouldn't entirely rule them out, even against this supreme West Adelaide machine, which must be favourites for honours again this season. NTC players are back on the field. They do face the prospect of losing second spot if they can't get back into this one. Adelaide Comets temporarily up into second place after, at least temporarily, if not for the rest of the weekend, having recorded a big 5-1 win over Metro United at LJ Hooker Myland Sports Park. Earlier tonight on this pitch, it was Adelaide University with a 1-0 win over Salisbury Inter. Isabella Yaziello with the match winner there. And on the second pitch here at Service FM Stadium, also at half-time, it's Flinders United 2, Adelaide City 0. Flinders United's goals from Cote Rojas. And I should mention that in the Comets Metro, Anna Willoughby got 2 each of Adelaide Comets' 5 goals. NTC in their huddle on the left-hand side. As you see it, they'll be kicking from left to right. That's towards the northern end here at Service FM Stadium. Can they get themselves back into this one? It's West Adelaide's normal shtick is to come home with flying colours in the second half, but tonight they started right from the get-go. They were very, very good. And if they come home flying tonight as well, that's certainly going to be a real challenge for this young NTC side. It's going to be West to kick off the second half. Yamada over the ball there with Harriet Burnett. Just waiting on the whistle of referee Bradley French. Checks with the assistants, and we are away for the second 45 minutes here at Service FM Stadium. Maddie Wright, Barber gets in the way, but here's Johns. Comes out to Blackett, wants to give Wright the return ball. Goes through to Dalpiaz in the NTC goal. Harry Dalpiaz, who hails from Manchester. It's mentioned in the first game here tonight how fantastic it is to have so many players from different parts of the world here. Dalpiaz's family has moved to Australia, not one of the players who is an overseas player that's here for maybe a season or two. Now, here goes Crantis. Wants to get the ball out to the attacking right for Piper Cosgrove. That's run through all the way to Murphy. Costanzo. Nice touch on there by Burnett, but Crantis should be able to see that back to Dalpiaz. Wicks. Oh, pressure there from Matt Cree, but Alicia Gray will get the throw. NTC left back tonight. Wanted to beat Sharek, but West have won it. Now it comes back across to Crantis. Well, that's gone over Johns. Costanzo has it. Lurking there was Cosgrove. Costanzo wants Yamada. Wicks was in the way. Barber. Gray gets it back. It's Dalpiaz. Crantis again. Player that can play anywhere in the back for Crantis, but mostly a centre back. Made 6 appearances in the first team last season for NTC. I suspect will exceed that comfortably this year. The Wicks did make her debut last season, but played most of the games, her games last year in the more junior levels of these Football SA squads. Costanzo to Murphy. McFarlane. It's probably just going to go a little bit too far. Or will it? Wicks able to see it out. And it's going to be a free kick. Foul on Piper Cosgrove. And TC want to get onto it. Get the ball to Simpson. Now, the flag. Oh, I thought for a moment that Piper Cosgrove had beaten the offside trap, but flag raised. West Adelaide free. Murphy now can play Costanzo, who's got a bit of space. Oh, it's been closed down though. Cosgrove has won it. But Costanzo's cleaned up. Got the ball to right. Who's brought it on to Blackett, who's on the move. Nicole Blackett. Oh, and that could be an own goal. It's hit the bar. And it's come back to Yamada looking for a hat-trick. NTC able to recover. Blackett is still there. Oh, that would have been catastrophic. But fortunately, the crossbar came to the rescue for NTC. Chance for Burnett. It's blocked. And the deflection finds its way to Dalpiaz. Costanzo. Yamada. Just wanted to get the flick through there for Burnett. NTC have it. Cosgrove puts it over for Blishke. Still going. And a good save by Murphy, but Blishke has it back. Tries to turn. Still going and still. That is a magnificent goal by Grayson Blishke. Just never gave it up and scored an absolute beauty. And that's exactly what NTC needed to bring themselves back into the game. And it is game on here at Service FM Stadium with the score On the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Football SA NTC 1, West Adelaide 2. Grayson Blischke in the 51st minute breathes life into this match. And that is the sort of goal that Grayson Blischke is all about. Not just skill, but the persistence to drive on. And you know, if NTC can just keep a little bit of momentum here, they could really get themselves into a position to turn this game around. West have got to be careful, but they've got the ball on the attacking right. Wicks puts it out. No, it stays in. No, flag has gone up. And it is a West throw. Well, I did mention Blischke is one of the players that could get NTC back into this. That's her 4th for the season. And 3 in 2 rounds. Got 2 against Adelaide City last weekend, Grayson Blischke. Here's Macri trying to help West restore the 2-goal advantage. But NTC gets it away. West will have a throw. Wellington. Yamada up against Wicks. Absolutely unfazed, the young centre-back Lucy Wicks. Wellington with the throw again. Burnett on the move. It's going to go longer though. Gets the shot away. Goal kick. Tremendous action here at Service FM Stadium. We thank our partners for bringing it to you. Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WNPLSA, SA Power Networks, empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. Nosso with the header. And Blackett tried to control it there. We'll get it back now. Good interception there by Donsberg, who gets it back from Vicharek. Oh, and that's just run past Calvinesi. I missed Calvinesi coming onto the field. Got a feeling she's come on for Van Rensburg, but I'll confirm that when I get a chance. Barber. It's battled away. It's going to be a free kick to West, though. Just a bit of reshaping of the NTC side with Calvinesi coming on. And it's that can allow Blischke, who wears the number 9, to spend more time in the true number 9 position. Now, looks like Barber might have a problem here. Being attended to. Hoping it's nothing too serious. But hasn't moved. Hopefully can get up now and at least make her way to the sideline for further assessment. Subs are warming up in case they're needed, as you can imagine. A couple of conversations going on the field, and not quite sure what the knock was. But Billy Barber's going to be helped from the field. Substitution is going to be made. Can't quite pick up who it's going to be. We'll let you know as soon as I can. And Lily Barber just being helped off there. Hope everything is as okay as it can be. West Adelaide do have the free. It's Michaela Holdcroft that's come on for NTC. First job to help defend here, and NTC are able to defend it. Costanzo. That's going to fall to Holdcroft's first touch. Gets it back. Wants to get the ball out right to where Calvinesi is. Throw in. Now, can NTC build here? Have to go all the way back to Dalpiaz, who'll go long. Here's Calvinesi on the right. Handball given against the NTC winger. Good technical player, Sienna Calvinesi, can play as a 10 or out wide. 10 appearances in last year's WMPL team for the senior team. Featurek, definitely a good technical player as well. Now Donsberg's got some room to move here. And Cosgrove just had the ball intercepted there, and it's fallen to Wellington, who's taken off here. And plays it out well to Matt Cree. Matt Cree brings it in board. There's only red shirts there, and Holdcroft gets it back out to the attacking left. Calvinesi. NTC just looking better at the moment. They just have stepped up in this game, that's for sure. And undoubtedly that Grayson Blischke goal would have given them a bit of confidence. Holdcroft miscontrols there, but it's going to be okay. Wicks. Donsberg. Cosgrove. It's a good ball too. Here's another chance for Blischke. How about Grayson Blischke? What a star! And in a short amount of time, she's brought her team level with 2 fantastic goals. NTC could hardly get the ball into attack in the first half, and now they've made it 2-2. Incredible. Well, this game really is living up to its billing now as a top-of-the-table clash. And another change is being made, and it's by West Adelaide. And it looks like Nicole Blackett is coming off. And Emma Ryan coming to her wing. Anna Pritchard is on as well. It's a milestone game for Anna Pritchard, 250 WMPL appearances. And if it's going to be a win, West Adelaide have to strike back. But Costa Jaric will be hoping that the fresh legs and the tremendous pace of Emma Ryan will help unlock the NTC defence again. Here's Yamada. She can certainly unlock a defence. Opportunity here for Macri. Driving forward again. Trying to pick up. I think it might be Maddie Wright that Pritchard has come on for. Leonotto is still out there. Now's another chance. Oh, the offside flag has gone up against Piper Cosgrove. And now NTC about to make another change. Looks like it's Lucy Wicks coming off. And is it Bellamy Touchette coming on? Oh, Lucy Wicks has been terrific in the defence under some tremendous pressure. And you can just sense, you can probably hear the cheers. You can just sense that the NTC contingent are starting to feel pretty positive about the way this game is going. It's actually Poppy Clark who's come on, and Poppy Clark is making her WMPL debut, so congratulations to her. Yamada, hooked away. Ball can't get out to Macri, but we still have it. Noto. Just looking for an option, but has to go back to McFarlane. Swings it over to where Johns is. Ryan. Pritchard. Two substitutes on recently combining. Costanzo. And it's gone out for a throw in. Blishke, absolutely alive in this half. It's going to be cleared. Grayson Blishke has it back. Vicharek. It's gone out to the attacking left where Calvinesi is. They really have a spring in their step at the moment, and NTC has a free kick. Will Stella Vicharek have an attempt from here? You would think yes. Vicharek, no, plays it in board. It's not going to work. Oh, but Vicharek wins it back. Noto has it. Gets it out of trouble for now. Simpson. Yamada will get the free kick. Noto. Brings it in board, under pressure. Costanzo to McFarlane, who wants to loop it over to Yamada. Crancis is in the way. Noto goes high. Clark wins it. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Could NTC be the team that denies West Adelaide 365 days of nothing but WNPL wins in the regular season. We're in the 67th minute on the One World LED and Sportable scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. Football SA NTC 2, West Adelaide 2. Flag's gone up. It was against Calvinesi on that occasion. And West get on with it with a renewed sense of urgency. And Johns, Ryan, Pritchard. Ryan bursts forward to get the return, but it goes inboard. It might fall for Yamada. Donsberg comes in. Yamada has it. Wants Ryan to make a run. Oh, and that was an important challenge. Annalise Simpson forcing the corner. But that will be another opportunity for West with a set piece. It's close to goal. DRPS tries to get it. It's been headed in. West retake the lead. And Nina Yamada, I think, has done it again. Three-two. Well, as well as NTC have played, they are behind again, and I'll be a bit disappointed to have conceded, and can say that it was actually McFarlane that's got the header, not Yamada. So Gemma McFarlane on the score sheet again for West. Now, NTC are on the attack again. And they're going to get another corner. Not many right in the 6-yard box here. There's actually quite a few NTC players back, so they're heavily outnumbered in that penalty area at the moment. But can they still make it pay? The corner's high. Murphy drops it. Can somebody force it over the line? No. Pritchard. It's going to miss Johns. Dalpiaz. McFarlane lets it go. Murphy, ball has just enough on it to allow Murphy to hold on. Comes to Crantis. Long. Calvinesi to run onto it. Blishki's in the middle. Calvinesi still going. Stopped in the end by Costanzo. Clark with the header. West are going to get it back now. McFarlane. Pritchard in a bit of space. Has to get turned back towards goal though. It's going to go out for a throw in. And coming on for West is Leonotto, and another milestone player. It's her 100th game in the WMPL, most of which were played for NTC. Switched over to West Adelaide last year after her time with the NTC program was up. Ball's back with Erin Murphy. Wants to get the ball out to where Johns is, and Johns has managed to get a good touch on that to get the ball to Emma Ryan. Ryan can't quite get Yamada. Clark was there. Ryan now. Still Ryan. Still going. Burnett. Macri. And and the snap volley there from Yamada. It's fallen to Dalpiaz. Now, trying to hold on and doing so there was Cosgrove. And Vicherek nearly made the way through. Donsberg. They haven't been deflated by West retaking the lead, NTC. And that's a good ball there. Again, for Holdcroft. Sorry, I should say for Cosgrove, but corner forced. Chance for NTC. Delivery's a bit long though, and nodded away there by Pritchard. Throw in now for NTC on the attacking left. To Way. So NTC lose a little bit of ground. Well, they've come back from 2-0. Can they come back from 3-2? They've got 15 minutes in which to do it, plus whatever stoppage time is added, of which you think there would be a little bit. Kelly Tataran is about to come on for West Adelaide to replace Harriet Burnett. So the entire West midfield has been turned over, the starting midfield. Tataran, Pritchard and DeCola on for Notto, Burnett and Wright. Pretty good subs to have. Macri wants to get Tataran going. Bursting down the attacking right. And that's going to be a goal kick. Just on Gemma McFarlane getting that third goal there. That's her second for the season. Also scored against Inter on this pitch in round one. Yamada. Gets it back from Macri. Tataran central if Yamada can get across in. Gets it inboard to DeCola. DeCola! That was a good block there by Clark. We still have it. And desperate clearance in the end. Lishke. That's a good ball. Will Murphy get there first though? Yes, and just able to pick it up in the area. Murphy wants to go out to where Ryan is, but that's going to be intercepted. That was by Simpson. Johns. Pritchard. Johns. Ryan. Simpson. Ryan keeps it in and can burst down the wing here. Tataran's in the middle, but that's going to go out for a goal kick. Hope you're enjoying the action. Brought to you by our partners, Apex Steel, official naming rights partner of the Apex Steel WMPLSA. SA Power Networks empowering women's football, and RAA, proud supporters of Football South Australia. In the 78th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. In this top-of-the-table clash, it's delivering. Football SA NTC 2, West Adelaide 3. That ball is going to get cleaned up by Clark. Dalpiaz first time. Wants to get it out to the right-hand side. Why not? NTC about to make another substitution. And it's going to be another WMPL senior debut. And this is for Tegan Mihalev, who comes on to the field. Congratulations, Tegan. Playing her first WMPL game. And looks like going to the forward line, Mihalev. Wearing the number 31 there. Yamada. Takola. Tataran chasing this. Crancis for company. Yamada. West Adelaide trying to wrap up the 3 points. Shot by Takola. Of course, has scored from long range this season. An absolute beauty against Burkalla a couple of weeks ago. That's a goal kick though. Dalpiaz. Header won by Costanzo. Ryan gets it from Tataran. Now, Mihalev. Calvinesi has come out to the attacking right. Still going. Still Calvinesi. Still. Will win the free kick. That was some run by Sienna Calvinesi. Now, this might be a third attempt from Vicharek, and with 10 minutes to go, what a time it would be for her to really find her range. Murphy sets 4 players in the west wall. Vicharek! Oh, what about that? What about that from Stella Vicharek? That is a magnificent strike to make it 3-3 in this epic match between NTC and West Adelaide. They come back yet again. And it's the captain, Stella Vicharek, with the sweetest of strikes. What more could this game deliver? Oh, the moment, and from the angle I was on, I can absolutely guarantee you, from the moment that left the boot of Stella Vicharek, there was only one place that ball was going. Absolutely outstanding goal. And whatever happens in this last 10 or so minutes, this has been one of the great games of the Apex Steel WMPL. Now, I mentioned last week, I was lucky enough to do West's game last week. That was against Adelaide Comets. And I mentioned that that was probably the game of the season to this point. But I think that status has only lasted a week. Because what about this match? What about these NTC players taking it to the mighty West Adelaide, who now try to fire back through Emma Ryan? That's a good challenge. Out for a throw-in. It was all ball. Now, Tataran. Johns just opened up the right foot there. It's gone out for a goal kick. Dalpiez just has to walk over to get the ball. Well, how will NTC approach these last few minutes? I think if you said to them before the game they could get a point tonight, they'd be pretty rapt to get a point against this West side. But they could move to within 1 point on the table of West if they get the 3 this evening, if they could get a winner. They haven't been in front all night. Could they be in front when it counts? Here's Calvinese. It's going to go all the way back to Dalpiez. DeCola. The ball doesn't go in the direction she wants, but McFarlane battling away there with Blishke. McFarlane still going. Emma Ryan, the Northern Territorian, who's made a real impression. Ball's actually stayed in. 4 goals in a preseason, 1 preseason game, Emma Ryan, and very exciting young player. Yamada. There's just no passengers in this on this entire game, though, is there? Both sides. Stars all over the field. Pritchard! Oh, and might get another chance. The first shot is intercepted. Out for a goal kick. Dalpiez to take. And looks like there's a problem here for DeCola. Referee is going to speak to the benches here. It's a head injury. So DeCola's going to get up, which is good. Might have to walk to the side for now. No. Ball's going to be dropped back to West keeper Erin Murphy. And play recommences. Macri on the chase here. Might keep this in, and does. Wins the throw. Ball comes inboard to Yamada. In the penalty area. Macri's cross. Oh, and could it drop to Tataran? Ball's cleared. Throw in. We've got our money's worth here tonight, that's for sure. 3-3. We're in the 87th minute on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. These teams sharing 6 goals. Will there be a 7th that could be the winner? Yamada trying to find an angle for a shot. Still Yamada wants to get it through to Ryan. The ball's cleared. Vicherek. NTC trying to build down the left-hand side. Blischke has it. Clark. Oh, it's turned over though. But NTC win it back, or do they? Pritchard gets it back to McFarlane. This game is being played at 100 miles an hour. Yamada wants to get Ryan through. Ryan! Good defending in the end. Cranston and Ryan might get there again though. And brings it back inboard. You just cannot take your eyes off this for a moment. Johns. Costanzo. Will it get through? Cross is going to come in. And the shot is straight at Dalpiaz. And Tessie Mitchell has come on for West Adelaide. Place of Hayley Wellington. So the changes continue as West coach Costa Jaric tries to find a winner late in the game. Pritchard. Oh, and her and Johns just weren't on the same page there. Ball there by Mihalev. It's gone through to Murphy. Costanzo. Ryan. Johns. Ryan now. Up against Simpson. Oh, and Ryan has just run out of space there. 90 seconds to go. Well, how do you pick a player of the match out of this one? Some unbelievable performances all over the field for both these sides. But it's pretty hard to go past. Well, we'll just pause that for a moment because NTC are on the attack again. Oh, but that's going to go straight to Murphy. But it's pretty hard to go past a player who... I'm never going to get this out, am I? Because there's just action all the time here. Dalpiaz has it. It's hard to go past a player who, when her team was 2-0 down, sparked them back to life with 2 amazing goals. And so today, the power player of the match, proudly supported by SA Power Networks, is NTC's Grayson Blischke. Pritchard. Under pressure, but holds on. Murphy. We're in stoppage time now. There will be a bit, you would think. We've had a couple of injuries and lots of substitutions. Simpson wins that, but it only goes as far as Johns. DeCola seems to be okay, which is great. McFarlane. Yamada. Turns. Clark trying to stay with Yamada. Macri puts it inboard. Good clearance by Krantis. Hooked away. Can Blischke get onto this? Not quite. Forward by Costanzo. Yamada! Straight into Krantis. Tataran! Dalpiaz gets the call to hold it. NTC, they're not going to die wondering. They've got 5 players up or near the halfway line to receive this ball. Pritchard's handballed there. They want this win. They're being urged on. Mihalev! Can Mihalev write a name in glory? Goes to Murphy. But they're coming back hard, NTC. Here goes Holdcroft. Oh, good interception by Johns. Johns now. Tataran wants to give it back. Holdcroft wins it again. Crancis, who's had a good game, wants to get the ball out to the attacking left. Is probably asking a little bit too much though. Cosgrove has moved back onto that side for NTC. McFarlane. Crancis, it's gone the wrong way, but it's going to be safe enough, and Dalpiaz can pick it up. It's not an intentional back pass. We're into the 3rd minute of stoppage time. Still 3-3. Dalpiaz, it's shallow, but it'll get to where it needs to go. Trying to flick it on there was Blishke. But here's McFarlane bringing it forward. Macri, path is blocked. NTC looking to attack on the right, on the left now through Cosgrove. Doesn't quite get to Calvinesi. Mitchell brings it forward. Returned there by Simpson. McFarlane has to put it out. And that is 3 minutes of stoppages. Now, how many more will there be? Maybe 2. Who knows? It's enough time for a winner in this game. I don't think either side deserves to lose this game. West the better team in the first half. NTC the better team in the second. Mihailov stabbed away. Tataran. Now can West build again? Yamada, DeCola, Tataran. DeCola. Can they get it to Macri? It's played back to Dalpiaz. McFarlane in the way for West. Yamada. West trying to work it up the attacking right, but there are plenty of red shirts in the way for now. It's going to be a free kick. We're into the 5th minute now of stoppage time. Will West throw caution to the wind with this set piece and get lots of bodies into the box? It looks like they will, because only Mitchell and Johns are back. Here comes the delivery from McFarlane, looking for a late winner. Towards Yamada. Dalpiaz with a tremendous take. And can the NTC players burst forward now? They've got 4 players up in this attack. Here goes Mihailov. That's a good ball out right to Calvinesi. Calvinesi with the cross. It's blocked. Calvinesi will win it back. No. Mitchell plays it forward. Throw in. Nearly 5 extra minutes played. We're in the hands of referee Bradley French. 3-3 in this magnificent top of the table clash. Emma Ryan for West. Mitchell. They can't quite get the ball forward through Tataran. Now, opportunity. And, well, Holdcroft wanted to play the ball through. And now has switched it to the left-hand side. There's a one-on-one here. Ball brought back in forward, and Yamada comes back to do the defending. Well, as Holdcroft was bringing the ball forward, she wanted to play it to Calvinesi. And Calvinesi was saying, I'm off. But then the switch nearly came off for NTC. They're knocking on the door for this, but it's going to be a West free kick. This is fantastic. Both these sides want the 3 points. Throwing everything at it in the dying minutes of this game. Costanzo. Plenty of players forward. Macri. Yamada. Pritchard doesn't pull the trigger, puts it back to Macri, and it's taken by Dalpiaz. just holds on for now to give her players a chance to get forward. It's towards Calvinesi, but Victoria Costanzo's in the way. Pritchard again, and Holdcroft battling with her. Tataran wants to get Macri going on the right. It's going to be a goal kick. Still time rolls on. No, it is a corner. We're in the 8th minute of stoppage time, and they're all coming forward for West Adelaide. McFarlane sprinting up. Put West 3-2 up. Only Mitchell has stayed at home for West Adelaide. This could be the last big action of the game. Corner from Johns, and it's hit the bar, and it's going to be scrambled away. Yamada trying to hold on. There's players everywhere. Pritchard has gone in. West have probably won it. What an amazing finish. 4-3 to West. Maybe a game that NTC didn't deserve to lose, but you have to say that's 3 corners that they've conceded from, and that's what's cost them tonight. Well, there's probably barely enough time for the restart here, or is there? Because we're into the 9th minute of stoppages. What a game it's been, an all-time classic. It looks like West are going to keep their winning streak going. The NTC players, they won't give this up, you know that. They've come back so many times in this game. But that is the final whistle, and they're not going to be able to equalise again. What an amazing game it was between these two sides. Absolutely worthy of its billing. And in the end, the full-time score on the One World LED and Sportal scoreboard for all your indoor and outdoor LED solutions. As Football SA NTC 3, West Adelaide 4. Unbelievable. Well, I normally say something like, I hope you enjoyed that game, and I can't believe there's any way you didn't. An absolute classic, with West getting up by the odd goal in 7. But this NTC side, well, short of something like a cataclysmic run of injuries, they're going to be really, really hard for anybody else to beat. It is their first loss of the season, and they're just going to be a handful for any side that faces them, as they have been for a few years now. And what a fight by them when they look down and out to come back from 2-0 down to 2-2, from 3-2 down to 3-3. But West Adelaide, they've just got match winners everywhere, and once again, they just found the way to get the 3 points right at the death. Hope you've enjoyed it. This round will conclude tomorrow with a match out at Jack Smith Park at 5:30 between West Torrens Burkalla and Campbelltown City. Hope you can tune in for that one as well, because that will also be brought to you through the FSA Leagues channel on YouTube. And signing off now, I hope you have a fantastic rest of the weekend with the final score here in this top of the table clash, the match of the round in round 5 of the Apex Steel WNPLSA season. Football SA NTC 3, West Adelaide 4.
We had the most stressful stream I think I've ever dealt with. The first one we lost it more, but yeah, like the second one, we just had issues with the dongles, just kept disconnecting or something. They just kept telling me like the connection keeps dropping out. I think I have to upload the raw footage.
Yeah.